What's up YouTube? Capital G here. Today I want to talk about your Yu-Gi-Oh channel and why Yugitube as a whole, why the community needs him. It needs him to hopefully not give up Yugitubing, not give up YouTube, and continuing to post high quality videos and just doing his thing. I watched this video. It was very heartfelt. I mean, for a half second, like I damn near cried because it was that personal, and I feel where he's coming from. You know, it's very difficult. Everybody has this picture of how much money some of the big YouTubers make, and believe me, it's not nearly as much as you think it was. Although when I heard some of his numbers, they were a little staggering because I don't make anywhere near that much money, and I wish I did from Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyways, I have a full-time job, blah 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 blah. This is just something that I do to, you know, buy extra cards, or I use to pay, you know, various bills, phone bill, electric bill, blah 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 blah. So, you know, and it's unfortunate because I know the area that he's from. Even before he said it, some of the when he was shooting, you know, that area and stuff like that, some of those shops, you know, I kind of got the sense it was Baltimore because I'm from Washington D.C. and I lived in Maryland, the surrounding area. And I got into Yu-Gi-Oh through Baltimore. It was a card shop in Baltimore that my friend's brother owned, and I went there basically for 2 years, every single weekend, playing Yu-Gi-Oh and so on and so forth. So that's how I got into it, and I love Baltimore to death. You know, and it can be a very rundown area, especially, you know, for a black person who doesn't have a job. That shit can be depressing. So, you know, I just wanted to say he definitely needs to stick with it. You know what I mean? If you're subscribers of him, just continue to support him. You know what I mean? I don't mean to beat the dead horse, but, you know, like, it can be frustrating when you post up a video, and, like, me personally, I've only got 4,000 subscribers. I get a video, I'll post it up, it'll get 3,000 views, which means, honestly, in my mind, a lot of people watch it but aren't subscribed to me, which for whatever reason, I don't know. But, yeah, and I'll look to see like how much I made from AdSense or whatever, and it'll be like, you know, 30 people clicked an ad, and I'll just be like, damn, that's only 1%. You know what I mean? I made a decent amount of money, but still, you know what I mean? If I could get 1 out of every 10 to click an ad, I mean, I'd be rolling in dough. And you saw from him, he said he made, you know, like 1,200 one month and 600 the next month. Like, the amount you can make can fluctuate so much, and it's something you have no control over. But at the same time, it's something that it takes a person only 3 seconds to contribute, and they don't even have to spend money to do it, you know. And I think it's just, it'll be very bad for some if he stops Yugitubing, because when I look at the Yugitubing community right now, and this isn't a knock to anybody. I know people will say, well, what about X, Y, and Z and blah blah blah. You know, I really only see a handful of people who are, you know, big Yugitube partners who are really doing their thing consistently, putting out high quality video. You know, obviously myself, Desilent Enigma, Drew, and Underworld 6667, and that also would include Draco DMD. I mean, that's pretty much it. And if anybody feels like, you know, I slighted them or something like that, you know, I'm sorry, but I look at some of the bigger Yugitubers, the ones that I used to watch when I first got started, like Dp-Ygo. I love his channel. I think he's the best, but he doesn't do a lot of videos anymore. And, you know, that's perfectly fine because he has kids. He has a family. He just had a baby. He's got stuff to do. You know, I'm pretty sure he has a full-time job. When I look at Robbie's fantastic. He probably has made Yugitubing what it is, but he on some different shit right now. I don't know what's going on with Robbie. He'd be posting a lot of bullshit videos right now. You know, a minute-and-a-half video in somebody's basement opening a package. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? Like, talk about some decks. Give me some constructive ideas. You know what I mean? Like, you've made probably more money off Yugitubing than anybody. Like, get an HD camera. And Asian Persuasion, who, you know, I loved his wind-up deck video, but that was like the only video he's made in the last 2 months. So, I mean, what the hell? I don't know. There just doesn't seem to be a lot of consistency, and he's like one of the really big names, and you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want the Yu-Gi-Oh community of YouTube like losing its star power because he's good for the community. You know, he draws attention to Yu-Gi-Oh and keeps things interesting. Not to mention he does a lot of videos, you know, talking about locals, talking about stories and stuff like that, that that I think I'm not interested in until I actually watch the video. I'm like, oh, that was actually pretty cool and pretty neat. So if you see this, bro, you know, you're doing a very good job. I hope that you only do take a week off. I hope you come back motivated and you don't go into like a mental drought. I know it looked like Inch 95 was just kind of down and out. He wasn't really that focused on it, you know what I mean, because of some of his AdSense BS and whatnot. But it seems like he might have gotten his motivation back, and this is probably something you just need. Sometimes we just have to take a break, you know, relax, like you said, you know, meditate. And I am sorry to hear that you're having the financial things, you know what I mean? Baltimore is a rough city, and, you know, jobs are not like, you know, they're not just, you can't just walk outside and trip over one. So, you know, I'm sorry to hear that. Let me know what you guys think. You know what I mean? If you think he's important, if you think he should, you know, take a week off and come back, but do not freaking shut down your channel, your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. That would be bad for everybody. It would just be bad for Yugi-tubing in general. So, thank you for watching, guys. Click a freaking Otherwise, I would be poor. Thanks.